Welcome to the Fort's official Tournament 18. Firework versus ExaRium.
Welcome back, Forts fans, to game number 10 of the Forts official Tournament 18 replay commentary here on SynergyGamingTV. Let's introduce our players. On the left-hand side, we have Firework playing Warthog, and his opponent, ExaRium, also playing Warthog. Now, we are also on a new map, one of the entries from the map-making tournament. This is Cliffside by Lil Ren. Again, link down below in the description for you guys if you guys are interested in picking up this 1v1 map. Looking like a very static build from both of these players. Firework, knowing not to place turbines on top of the core. If you guys are not sure exactly what I'm talking about, take a look at the core swing tutorial video on the channel. That'll explain why you don't put turbines on top of your core. Basically for the same reason you don't put cannons on your core. Sort of, kinda. But check out that video if you guys are interested in figuring that out. You can see both players here going for the workshop, which is awesome. Hopefully we're not going to see nukes. We saw that last game. There it is. Okay, so a nuke rush. Swarms. Except he's only going to get one here. So the rush itself is not going to be very good. He's either going to expand downwards and put a launcher here, which isn't going to work. I think that's actually why they built, Lil Ren did this, is so that you can't launch swarms from that location. So he's going to have to build up and place one up here. I do like swarms as a mid to late game addition to your weapons. When you start getting that map control situation, you can add in swarms, which eventually is to warhead, to soften up the base a little bit more. It allows for cannons and howitzers to do a little bit more damage, right? If you can take half of the HP away from a large percentage of the bracing, then when a howie hits, obviously its splash damage does more. Cannon splashes will do more, things like that. So definitely adding swarms and warheads to late game, in my opinion, is really good. Never been a fan of the early game nuke rush. As I've said many times before in streams, I think it'd be nice to see the meta shift and have warheads move to late game. Somehow find a way to balance that. Swarms, I think, would be cheaper. 200 metal, 2,000 energy kind of thing. And then the upgrade to warheads would be much larger contribution, maybe 800 to 1,000 metal and you know, 5,000 to 6,000 energy, something like that. And then obviously you'd have to tweak the warheads. If they were late game, it'd be one warhead would have the strength of 2. Something like that. If you moved it to late game, you'd have to balance it out. But definitely something I'd like to see, because just warheads are way too common in the meta right now. And I just think they're too game ending. Makes games too short, in my opinion. But let's see what we do here. Firework just going with 1. He is not following up with any tier 2 technology just yet, adding storages. And ExaRium going for that laser tech. That's what I want to see. Tier 2 weapons. Probably not going to work out too well, though, against warheads. I mean, it's good. It's going to be okay if the Garys can hold their own. Otherwise, it's not looking good. You never know, though. It could be just you could just do a plasma right through here, cut down Firework, and GG, right? So it's good to see diversity in the builds here. I'm liking this. Both playing Warthog, so we're definitely going to see plasmas in this situation. Plasma Warthog is really good. Players haven't quite adapted to the buzzsaw metal. The amount of resources that they lose by not spending the little bit of resources to add a metal front to prevent buzzsaws is ridiculous. If you guys saw in the last game, the amount of resources spent on just replacing stuff that buzzsaws take out far supersedes the piece of single armor to prevent that damage. So it's just something I think the meta hasn't quite adapted with yet. Great little exchange there. We've had the sniper taking out a gunner taking out swarms. Looking very good right there. This seems like a much more stable game. Looking forward to seeing what the situation here. Firework getting ready. I said swarms. Sorry, I said swarms in the last one. I meant warhead. Okay, here we go. Gunner, only one gunner done here. ExaRium. Okay, you see the sandbag right there? Also a good alternative. Although buzzsaws do happen to go through sandbags, it would have stopped a lot of the damage from being done. Oh, that was such baloney. That was such baloney. Oh, I can't believe that. Awesome. Couple gunner shots takes that down. That's crap. Oh, disappointing. Loses the plasma. This is going to be the end for ExaRium. I can tell already. He's got no defenses here. Well, 2 Garys. I mean, geez, we've seen RNG take that down multiple times before. Here, Warhead going in there, takes it out, and oh, he repaired instead of bracing first. Yikes. Always do bracing first, then repair. Okay. Not looking good. This next shot's going to do some serious damage here. Miniguns putting in some pressure here, trying to take out some of that. That was a lot of resources. ExaRium here sitting on 4-mine economy only with 0 metal in the bank. This is going to be the granddaddy of shots. This Warhead is going to end the game. He doesn't even have resources to put in pretend bracing. Oh, he's still living. Unbelievable. 25% core damage. 1 more shot from the Warheads is going to be the end of the game here. Which is, I'm very surprised to see no expansions, things like that. So this is a great situation to explain why Warheads are just kind of ruining the meta at the moment. I mean, you have a great map here with expansions and things like that. We've talked about before, expansions are a wonderful way to have add some diversity into the game. There it is, GG. Woo! As I was saying, expansions, little things like this, are great opportunities to add diversity into the game plan. Is, you know, do you expand to go for early economy? Do you spend those additional resources? Do you try and get out a single cannon? In a pinch fist case, a double cannon? So many different scenarios when you have to make the choices of whether to expand. Thinking of other RTS games, very similar to StarCraft 2, you know, there's timings as to when do you expand to your next base, right? In Forts is when do you expand to grab your next mine, things like that. So many different opportunities, and Warheads just kind of ruin that. You can do a whole bunch of damage on a 3-mine economy, you know, and it punishes players that go, you know, 4 mines or even expand into other things. Hard to say what the balance is, guys, but that was an overall good game. ExaRium played very well there. Not much you can do against that situation. When you get the RNG there where your gunners get taken out early, and then you're just at the mercy of Warheads, and there's nothing you can really do. Great match, I think. I think ExaRium had a great chance there. Had that those gunners, I believe, not taken out the bracing around the plasma, this would have been a very, very different game here. Fireworks, game sense there to understand exactly what was happening. Knew exactly where to shoot, what was going down. Great to see. Short game, but I think there was a lot of strategy there, and a lot can be learned from those of you guys watching. Once again, you guys, that was Firework versus ExaRium. Warthog versus Warthog.